Starting on the T side of their map, pick Big are looking to execute onto this B bomb site. The odds a little bit even compared to last game in favor of Big. And let's see if this pistol round, they can start off with a bang. There's only 3 players here. The crossfire is amazing. Spook hiding and quivering towards that cubby position. He's going to get 2 kills. Wow. Rouse supports him with 1. This is looking like a good round for Big, unless processing Crimbo, sorry, for Sprout, unless processing Crimbo has something to say about it.
Spook up close as well with his USP. Wouldn't really recommend taking a close quarters engagement with a gun that's renowned for shooting at long ranges. Crimbo can't find a thing. Actually, he finds 1. 1 is enough. They will say Alpha shuts things out. Sprout take the pistol. Big second best. They're heading towards the semicircle plant, but instead he then tucks in towards the pillar. Problem is, out of cave, Alpha needs to find the shot, doesn't. Nice return. The retaliation from the Russian man gives him a chance, but it's brought right back until Spook through the smoke. Sin, 1v2, knows where the bomb's planted. He's the man that did it himself. A tap of the bomb, first kill found. Spam again, now he knows the Spook isn't on it. Reload happens, it's a 5-second stick. Sin's got to go through, there's no time, there isn't any time. Sin throws the round, he just needed to commit a little quicker, and that costs it completely. 3-0, Sprout find the bonus as well.
Look at these reactions from Sprout. Look at these rotations. This bomb's going to try to be planted, but Alpha coming in from the back line. Orp dead. Does get a second, but Crimbo is 1 versus 4. Spook running through the Molotov. Crimbo's only on 6 HP, Ryan. This is so difficult to work around. Bomb gets tapped. Crimbo does not face. It gets defused again. He just goes, you know what? I've got the AK. We got the bomb down. What am I really going to achieve here?
Siphon's going to try and stand his ground. It makes more sense to try and back up and play for retake. Numbers game falls further into your core. Alpha back sight, default into big box. And now it's down to 2. Big down to Sin and Crimbo. And even then, the workforce cut quite quickly in half by Wonderful when his AWP moves back in towards CT. Got to be careful for what's behind him. But ultimately, I don't think anyone's expecting heroics. This should just be a straightforward success story. And look, I'm being dead honest right now. I expect better for Big, so I'm going to be as critical as I can. And that is, what was that mid-push at the start of the round? You get 2 flashbangs. One of them was thrown wrong. The other one only half blinds the guy close. And then it's one guy that walks out of middle. No trade potential, no opportunity to fire away.
Wonderful will get away, so his life will be spared, but for how long? Seems like for quite a while longer, and the 3v3 retake is going to come through in spades. Crimbo killed by the utility. Back to the advantage for Sprout.
Flash goes in. Nice shot. Tapson with 1. Second kill goes Siphon's way. Now Tapson in the clutch against Wonderful. Know that the AWP was located towards backside. Tapson, 1 headshot with the Tech 9 will do it. Bay with the barrel. Missed shot from Wonderful, and there we have it. Tapson puts Big on the board.
Not looking to make that same mistake again. Coming out of middle. Flashes, Molotovs everywhere. Siphon still able to somehow get a first kill, but Prostos, almost gets the 3rd. Rouse really having a troublesome period, but he trades out his teammate. That's all that matters, and Prostos' reign of dominance will come to an end, but Big take control of middle. This is such a weird round. Like, Rawls has no idea what's going on and somehow still gets a kill. How has Mantu died there? 0 and 7. James Bond style. UK by name, UK by nature. And the bomb gets put down. Spook and Wonderful in this 2 versus 2. Sin first on the chopping block. Spook gets the frag. Wonderful, very far astray. The smoke's going to give away his position. Crimbo, though, is looking at cave. Wait, what? Does Crimbo think he's cave? But Wonderful, a perfect Molotov is going to land on the German, tags him down, but Crimbo, the 1 versus 2. Again, very messy for Big, but finally, they will put multiple rounds on the board. Crimbo will get away with it, but look at this mid flank. The aggression through this A bomb site, trapping the whole of Big towards B. However, Sin deals with him. Doesn't come with its consequences though. 2 players on 1 HP. These deals need to pop off now. Alpha, oh, he's on that second flank. He spots 2 players. MP9, not the best weapon for this. Lines them up. Lucky for him, they're low HP. 2 kills for the price of 1. And now what do Big do? A minute on the clock. Bomb's still in T-spawn. It gets dropped. No one's picked that up. Mantu finally gets his first kill in the game.
The looks of things, no. Sprout is still pretty dead set that they could be anywhere. The peek on in. Mantu spotted. Good damage. The nade. That could be Sin gone. Tap. Wonderful. Wonderful hits the shot. 1v2. Wonderful hits it again. It's over. I don't know how Big have lost that round. 2 rifles, post plant for them. Bomb literally planted in the wall bang spot, yet still second best. Sprout with pistols, make it 7.
Ooh, Spook's gotta be careful. Good damage. They're all dead. Ooh, flash.
Wow, a second kill?
Yeah, Bomb gets 1 kill, a second kill. He's had a lot of trouble so far. Can he step up today? The question is, no. Spook runs through the smoke, goes the same way, and the fate is handled by a MAC-10. Look at this now from Mantu. He's behind the doors. He gets the first. Crimbo in conjunction. It's perfect. But
Okay. You know what, man? We've all been there. That is Counter-Strike. Unlucky. He's going to watch that back. He's like, dude, I don't know how to explain that.
Like, it's one of those things where it's like, what do you want of me? Like, what do you want me to do there? But yeah, that Boston Crab, they like did really well in open qualifiers.
Book breaks the silence. Wonderful. Oh, his AWP backtracks at probably the worst time, but does give him a chance. Sweep back in towards Cave, but Sin backstabs before it gets a bit too scary. Spook and Alpha, difficult decision between them because they want to go for this round or not. Spook commits to the fight early doors, trying to catch him by surprise. It ain't happening though. Alpha against 3, and he probably wants to stick to T-Spawn.
Ooh. Okay, he does kill the AWPer, and we'll actually probably pick up the AWP. And he's going to save that, so Big are going to have to reinvest that into the next. But they don't really care about that. They've made it 6-7. After heavily critiquing this T-side, Ryan, I'm starting to like it a little bit more now. Especially with Crimbo nailing Alpha.
Nice shot. I don't know about this. This is a little bit worrying now. We've just lost 2 guns. Oh, okay. Brawl's just caught with his pants down at default. Tabson walks on out. Smoke towards CT. Does it in cover. Wonderful. Did spot Mantu. AK picks up as well. Taking fights from 2 angles. Got to try and isolate one or the other. Mantu gets dropped. No way are we going to see the demise here of Big. Wonderful's got an AWP now. And who's going to peek next? Oh, my word. That was close. Nade, Sin. He could be dead. He is dead. 1 man. Taps it against 2. Jumping in. And Spook's got the frag. Sprout make it A. That is embarrassing.
30 seconds left. Big. They have to make a decision. And that decision is going to be towards the B-bomb site. A little bit of utility. First flash to confirm the presence towards B. Spook sees the shadow, shoots too early, gives away his position. Roz, he has had not a good time. Never catching a break. There is a smoke on ramp, but it's going to fade very soon. Somehow has not been hit by that spray. Lovely first kill. Standing strong, standing tall for 2. Finally, the monster gets slain. No time. 4 seconds. The bomb has been mollied. He's all dead, and Prosos, well, what are you going to do there, buddy? Siphon's like, oh, I see him in the smoke, but the round's over, 9-6. After almost making it like dead even, or actually winning the half out, Big still lose 9-6. Smoke's faded CT, but everyone's going to have to rotate now. It's going to be a bit of a scramble. No kit whatsoever for the CT side. Xiphon, a wonderful first frag onto Mansu. 3-12. Well, you've got your lucky number there. No Sage Res available. 3 players still remaining for the CT side. They're just running into the meat chamber. They're running in like lambs to the slaughter. But Sin, where's this come from now? 2 quick kills, but no kit, as I was saying. Util's being exposed, but like, what's he going to do with this Util? Nothing. Sprout take 10. That's an incredible pistol round. They have sold Big to the grave. And now Alpha, it's his time to shine. In middle, he gets cleared. Prosos, the left eye peek, it still favors him. Sin, a swing and a hit. Even though they are getting kills in middle, Prosos just hits a dirty 1-tap. Bye-bye. And now even though Sprout, they do have an open A bomb site. Big have done really well. More than anything, just individually getting the frags. There's not too much about it. Rules all by himself. Does get 1, but he's going to be hunted down. I really like that from Big. They just took the fight to Sprout. They gave full confidence, and it shows in victory. But they're still going to make it potentially work. Sin, however, the second final boss, is going to do what his other Titan couldn't. And wonderful now. I don't know what that smoke was meant to do, but it's just, I guess, for shelf. However, yeah, like you see that you have 2 players walking up mid and B. You've got wonderful, just like, where do I go? And it's Sin with another 2 kills. Mantu finally... Good trade. Well, another good kill for Mantu. Xiphon up next on the chopping block in towards middle. Big fight. this could actually decide quite a lot. Mantu getting damage, doesn't get the kill, even though the nade and the follow-up. That's a big kill for Zyphon to get, but it's an issue of how hard he's got it. Like, if it was any cleaner, he wouldn't have to do something like that, and it would have given T-Side so much space. So, Mantu, even though he doesn't get the kill, he still does succeed in that aspect of damage. And now Rouse and Spook, they've been spotted towards Cave. A bait and switched. First player takes contact in Crimbo, and then Sin swings in, and then Spook just forgets about Crimbo entirely. These two, the dynamic duo, the dastardly duo. As soon as he dies, he gives his whole primary zone away to Big. Tapson's going to go pushing, though. He's got his teammate right behind him. Rouse gets the first. Sadly, he had to get both. Crimbo now still in a position to go huge, but just overextends. That's going to be easy pickings for Wonderful. With the bomb going down. Alpha on the other side of that smoke. Mantu had no say in that one. Ferrari peeks across his scope. However, the retake is not over. Sin looking to potentially drop 30, but Prostos steals one away from him. Now it's all Wonderful. He's already got one in this round. He has to get two. Reposition towards Cave. Tries to flick on Sin as he jumps above his crosshair. And that is a retake that had no right in having success. I thought Sprout finally had a round, but no. Big, do the unthinkable and find 14. Ooh, Tapson stuck between a rock of fire. So many Molotovs. How? How has he got out of that? And how has Mantu got another kill towards middle? Big are just getting away with war crimes right now. Left, right, and center. Sprout players are falling. Spook not going to clear his corners. Crimbo just peeks out on a timing. Bye-bye. And bye-bye, Ancient. We're going to 15. Wonderful. It's a pretty impossible task. David against the Goliath. And the Goliaths are going to win for now.
Incapable of converting. One last ditch attempt. By the looks of things, 3B. Nade's well placed. Molotov as well. Look at that damage. Two players. The Molotov does all the work. Sin lines up a double. 5 against 3. And Big, they might have just turned things right back around.
Process are going to start rotating in. Bomb hasn't even been planted yet, and they're throwing all their utility. Every little bit of flashbangs and smoke is being expended, but guess what? They're going to get 2 kills out of it. Process has joined Mantu now, and Mantu, after picking up the pieces a little bit, has to step up now in this 1 versus 2, but Zyphon! What was that? A 2 versus 4 in Zyphon with 1 bullet left. Just one taps him out of the server. Sorry, where's that come from? Still, once again, we have these reliance on Crimbo and Sin. Both of them doing far too good for their own good. And then you look at the rest of the team, and it's like, is that going to be their downfall? Are we going to see more of a step up from Sprout? And yeah, once again, like, what is Tapson doing there? Like, what do you expect is going to happen when you just run up shelf like that? However, Prosos is going to avenge his teammate. They don't expect the second, and Sin takes advantage of the confusion. And he will reward his team with another. Bomb's going towards B, but look at this from Zyphon. He is on a very extended flank coming through from the A bomb site. Prosos hears him, but it does not matter. Sin surviving on 1 HP. Crimbo alongside him. It's that aforementioned dastardly duo. It's now going to be down to Crimbo. It's full 30. It's round number. It's 14-15. We've seen this before today. We're yet to see an overtime. Will Sprout be able to edge us in? And the advantage of the low economy is not going to quite be there in their grasp, though. Like, Big have such good money, they'll be able to buy back in.
Yeah, Crimbo's able to drop 2 as long as he survives. Oh, no, Crimbo misses a sitter. It's only Alpha that sits on the sidelines for Sprout. 30 seconds left. The bomb still hasn't made its way forward. They are just buying time for this flank right now. And it's Mr. Spook, the man that's going to make it. Bomb eventually going to get punched down, or is it Rawls? Finds Sin. 20 seconds. Another shot connects. Crimbo 1v4. OT. It feels incredibly likely here. Unless Crimbo can pull off a weldy. Finds the first. 3 more to go. Nade lobbed in. Zyphon sits under it. There is a second kill, but Spook's flank finally comes into fruition. 30 rounds. Big and Sprout inseparable. Process caught with his util out towards Donut. That's a big cost as well, because look at where everyone else is on the map right now. 3 towards B. Only now is Tapson rotating, and Wonderful's cut off rotations with his orb. A site is vacant. Smoke goes deep towards Red Room, blocking off the B rotates to CT. And if I'm honest, Big from the advantage, they look good, but now it's looking a little more troublesome. Spook's flank, not going to find much. Alpha, wait, that's bomb. They just dropped bomb. They have the whole of A and they've dropped the bomb. Flash goes in, smoke goes up. Zyphon's able to pick it back up here.
Even though they've lost the opener in this round, it feels like they will be coming out with success. It's all about if Wonderful can get a kill here. Yes, he does. Crimbo vanquished at the hands of the Ukrainian. And Mantu, he's made footsteps. He hasn't had a great performance all game. Can this be his moment? No, Zyphon says no otherwise. Finally, some sort of movement around the map. It feels like they've been so stagnant. However, that movement is just gonna lead Process into Alpha. Smoke towards Donut. They're gonna try come through, but little do they know, Sprout, there's so many players here. Spook's all by himself, and Big, they take the advantage going into the second overtime. Finally, Mantu finds double digits.
4v5. Less than a minute left here for Big, but they've got plenty of utility to hit a site together, and my guess is going to be B. So much cave presence. Ramp's locked in as well. Mantu's AWP. It's just a point and click. Wonderful starts to move on in. There you go. Took him a little while, but Mantu flicks up and finds it. 3 more. The spam, good. Wall's tagged up, so now they know there's a player on site. Molotov.
Yeah.
It will go pretty deep. The spam continues. Smoke goes out, but he's caught in transition. 2 against 5. Alpha alongside Zyphon to try and close the door. I don't know what that plant is from Tabson, but the trade comes in eventually. And now Zyphon against 4. AWP in hand. Fires off for a first, but there will be no space to deny the bomb. And unfortunately, to try and pick off 3 people one by one, even Big, they will know not to allow this to happen. Tag for tag, but Mantu does better than that. 19 as Big secure their pick of Ancient.
But also,